what game that you get on. Is it card or read? What kind of class do you play, girl? In an RPG? Cause I know what them elf girls need. From WoW to ME, I'm going 30 hours online straight now. You make it hard to leave. Bring to Middle Earth, do you speak my language? Your elf ears don't need explaining. All I really need for you to do is just please talk nerdy to me. Talk nerdy to me.
Live from the Zia Comics shop here at 1300 El Paseo, Jack Lutz, Troy Stegner, and we are Talk Nerdy to Me, the hosts. And like I said, I'm Jack Lutz, the host of your El Paso Comic Con coming up. And with me, as always, Troy Stegner, the man that makes it all happen. You carry the brunt, the weight, the blame of it all.
Yeah, and none of the glory.
In case it doesn't go down, blame this guy.
I'll take it. It's gonna be great though.
It's gonna happen. Some things that we're gonna just touch up on since we last spoke to you. Another quick checkup here. Again, we're gonna be talking about the con. We're gonna be talking about comics. We're gonna be talking about movies, what to look out for, and just some random stuff here inside the shop here at Zia Comics. Nice little place here at night.
Nice and quiet.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Just locked us in.
How are things been going here at the shop?
Good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Can't complain. Yeah. Just
Good.
had Black Friday, so that went over.
Good. And I saw that you also had a comic appreciation.
Local comic shop day.
Local comic shop
Yeah.
day. I called, different. Yeah, how'd that go?
It was good. That's something that's the first year they've done it on Small Business Saturday.
Yeah.
They put out a bunch of Comics Pro put out a bunch of different variants for some of the more popular comics, and you had to be part of their program to get it. As a retailer, you're not allowed to put them on eBay or sell them for at least a month after you get them, and you're not allowed to upcharge. Yeah, if they catch you, you're cut out from next year. They won't.
Well, I see. I already saw some stuff on eBay with one of the. Is it one of the comics that I have? This is part of it. Is one.
This was different.
This is different. Okay, good.
That was the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund.
Yeah,
different acronym.
I was gonna say, wow, I saw some of it on eBay. And it's already up there. So.
Well, these two people came to the stores and bought them and put them on eBay themselves.
Yeah.
And jacked it up. But,
right away.
Yeah, but for the common person, they come in. There's their cover price here.
And what else do you want to get into? Do we want to get into the con here, El Paso Comic Con? It's not that far away.
It'll sneak up on you.
It's going to get here, and it's so nice. It's going to be at different venues, the startup, the warm-up, really. You told me before we went live here, that we're going to have a kickoff party over at...
on Friday night, there's going to be an after-hours party. We haven't officially announced it yet, but we're going to rent out a venue there, a well-known concert venue.
In El Paso.
Yeah. It's very close, walking distance from the convention center, and we're bringing in some DJs.
Okay.
Like we did the first year here at Cruces, is going to be a nerd rave. And in El Paso, I'm sure it'll go over a lot better than here in Cruces.
Well, it went very well here.
I expect it to be even better.
You had the burlesque show, and you had.
We have.
Yeah, that's all we're gonna say. Yeah.
Every night in El Paso, there'll be an after-hours event of some type.
So during Comic Con, there's going to be stuff to do, even when the convention doors close.
You don't have to go home. There's more stuff to do.
Exactly. Don't you wish a bartender could tell you that? You don't have to go home. There's more you can do. So the dates again.
April 15th through 17th.
And for those of you that don't know, and you're tuning in, whether it be the EpCon Facebook page, the Talk Nerdy to Me Facebook page, and you load this up, go ahead and tell them once again who's going to be coming.
Adam West.
This guy right here.
From Batman, 1966 Batman show. Robin from that same show.
Burt Ward.
We're going to have Kevin Eastman,
Ninja Turtles.
Co-creator of the Turtles. We're bringing in, one of the cosplayers we're bringing in is Nicole Marie Jean.
How many followers does she have again?
Last I checked, 1.4 million.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Gosh.
Yeah, we're bringing her in. I'm sure we'll have some of the local cosplay girls too.
Okay.
We're also bringing in this YouTube group called Hillywood, the Hillywood Show. They do a lot of movie parodies.
Okay.
They use current music like one of the popular ones they did, they had Supernatural, and I believe they made the parody of it to the tune of Shake It Off. It was kind of like a Weird Al Yankovic thing with Supernatural.
And they're hot.
Very.
Okay, good.
They have over 1 million followers on YouTube. Check them out, Hillywood Show.
All right.
They'll be there.
And they're hot. So
Two sisters. Yeah.
Okay. And, it's time to dust off those old Ninja Turtles comic books and have Kevin Eastman sign them. Reason being, the originals are very up there in price.
Yes.
And for the collector, from the collector's standpoint, you really want to get his signature too, because it'll be worth it for you in the long run, because you're going to have CGC guys out there too.
Yep.
You'll have comic graded professionals out there. And they'll look at the signature, they'll look at anything Adam West signs, anything Burt Ward signs, anything Kevin Eastman signs. They will professionally grade it, and your collection will be worth that much more. So I would highly recommend that. Saying that's bigger? So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. If you get it signed, make sure you go to the CGC guy before you get it signed.
Right.
Because they have to witness the signing before they can CGC it as a signature or autograph.
You'll notice at various conventions that you'll have a CGC booth, or you'll have vendors that have nothing but CGC graded books. It's the top of the line, the creme de la creme of how your comic is graded. It's indisputable. Is that a word?
Yes.
It is. It's without dispute. And it's in a casing. You send it away, comes back, it's completely worth your time.
It's like gold.
It is absolutely.
Actually, it is gold. The band across top is yellow.
It is. And with that said, speaking of comics, you want to talk about our picks this week? You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go ahead.
So, speaking of, graded and eBay and what to look out for and variants, this is my pick. This one went under the radar for quite a few people. This is the sequel to The Dark Knight Returns. This is DK3.
Yep.
And something that I knew that there were going to be a lot of variants for this book. I didn't know that there were going to be 30 plus variants. And this is the Paul Pope variant. And one of 30, like I said. And the Jim Lee variant right now is going for anywhere north of about $350 to $400. And that just came out.
Yep.
That is unbelievable. Anyway, about the story here. This is DK3, The Master Race. This will probably put Batman Bruce Wayne at about 62.
Yeah.
However, there's also a really good twist at the end of this book, too. This picks up right after the events of Dark Knight Strikes Again. I shouldn't say right after. This is maybe a couple of years, about 3-4 years in the comic book world. And a lot of crazy stuff's going to be stirring up here. Superman, spoiler alert, is Superman dead? You see him frozen. You see him in his Fortress of Solitude, frozen stiff, shut. What's going to happen there? A lot of questions. And what I love about this is that there's a comic within a comic. You get to see a comic about the Atom. And it's another book inside this book. Completely worth your time. Worth the price. So definitely you should pick that up.
We still have some here in store, so come pick them up.
Stop by and pick it up. They got the variants here too. All right, your pick.
I got a couple picks. I just wanted to throw this one up here because it's oversized Invader Zim. You can't go wrong.
Awesome.
This is one of the local comic shop day variants. It's Zim.
That's the one that you can't put on eBay, right?
The retailers can't. Okay.
And your second one.
That was just a quickie there. Here's the one a lot of people are talking about.
Okay, this
one with the belly bump.
What variant is this?
I think this is the actual normal cover.
Is this the normal? Okay. Yeah. She looks like she's about to pop.
She's pretty far along.
Who knocked her up?
It doesn't say yet.
She knows, right?
I would hope so.
I would hope so too.
And she's still, you see her suited up, fighting crime.
Pregnant. So
with child.
I could imagine though, with the PC crowd, a lot of people are upset over that. How could she do that?
We haven't got I haven't seen a whole lot of backlash about this.
Yeah.
We got more with the variant that they pulled from the Joker with Batgirl. That they just pulled completely.
Which one was that?
You never saw it.
I never saw it.
Covered. He had her kind of in a chokehold, and he had his smile, and she was scared. There was enough backlash about that, they pulled the cover.
I can't believe it. It just goes to show you where we've gone, the degradation of our society as far as the PC crowd is concerned. You may remember there may have been a few 80s, 90s DC comics. I believe one of them, it might have been Flash or Legion, some other comics like that, and it had a cat and a gun against the cat. It says, "Stop! If you don't buy this comic, this cat's gonna get it."
Yeah.
And a few other issues like that too. And really, he had her in a headlock.
Yeah.
You see worse on a WWE USA
Agreed.
show. So come on, give me a break. Well, okay, so those are our picks. Definitely pick these up. You can get them online. You can get them here at the store. We'd rather have you
I
come here
would
at the
much
store.
rather you get them here.
Have you come here at the store. And what else? What else do we need to talk about?
We covered the con.
We covered the con.
Did some picks.
Did some picks. Oh, okay. Let's do movies real quick.
TV's movie, yeah.
Okay, we'll cut that out. So TVs and movies. Really wanted to hit up on the new trailer for Batman versus Superman. Why are they making Superman into such a dick? Why are they doing
I'm
that?
not sure. It's kind of looking more like Injustice
Yeah.
Superman, where he's just rampaging on
Is he
everyone.
brainwashed? Is he bad on purpose? Is he what's going on here? They're making him out to be such a jerk here. He goes into the cave where Batman is held captive, goes up, takes off his mask, and he's pissed.
Visibly, yeah.
Visibly
Upset.
angry. And this is it's piquing my interest.
Yeah.
My interest is completely piqued.
What I'm wondering is why are they not showing all these other characters they were talking about with Aquaman, Wonder Woman? Mm-hmm. They've been centering, well, I mean, they are the two title characters.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
where do those guys fit in?
I think it's...
I don't want them to stick them in there to be sticking them in.
Right. I've said it once and I've said it again. I'm afraid that DC is going to blow their wad when it comes to this. That too much too soon for this title. However, I think it's good. In my opinion, I think it's good that they haven't shown these other characters that will make a cameo.
Yeah,
and I think they should keep it like that. And so it'll still surprise a lot of people that aren't as tech savvy, internet savvy, that aren't in the know as to who's going to show up and who's not going to show up. So let them be surprised.
Yeah,
Let them be surprised.
I think we take for granted too that we think everybody knows all these characters because we know them.
Oh, and comics people can get like that so bad. Oh, you don't know, and they get so angry.
Yeah.
They get so angry, and there's always been that sense of superiority when you know something that somebody else doesn't know. I've always
The
thought that
whole
was
comic book guy persona.
Always thought that was distasteful, and you're going to see that wherever you go. As far as as long as these movies are popular, as long as comic book stores are open, you're going to always have that.
Comic book hipsters.
Yeah. How about Star Wars?
That's this month.
Need everybody's opinion on Star Wars. Is this month? I'm jealous of you, kind of, sort of. Do you remember seeing the originals? Any of the originals in the theater?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, I was not old enough to see the episode 4 in the theater. This feeling that I have, and I hope there's some people out there that feel the same way with my age bracket. I'm talking to a different demo here, and I'm going to get to you in just a second. Why I'm jealous of you. This new Star Wars feels different. It feels nostalgic in the best of ways. I have this feeling that I haven't felt since I was a kid. It's a feeling that I don't feel when episodes 1, 2, and 3 came out. I don't feel that way. I feel the same way when I was 5, 6 years old when I saw A New Hope for the first time on VHS, and then it was all out there at first, and then I saw Return of the Jedi, and then I skipped one. I had to go back and I saw Empire Strikes Back. That was the last one, and I had to piece it all together. That's why Empire is my favorite. And so I always thought Empire Strikes Back was my favorite. That's the way that I feel right now as a kid. And with you seeing the originals in the theater, the way that I feel, what you're feeling has to be magnified by 10, by 100-fold.
I waited in line for Phantom Menace.
You did?
Yeah, so that was we waited in line the day before to go to see Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
That one it wasn't quite that feeling when you walked out there that it was, you saw this epic movie. I I'm hoping that this new one's going to change that from what I've seen.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Don't you feel like you're a kid now? A kid again? Seeing Han, seeing Luke, Chewbacca, Leia,
Yeah.
and the new villains. And I don't know, I don't want to know what's going to happen. I don't want to know any spoilers with this. Everybody has different fan theories as to why Luke isn't on the poster. Everybody has different fan theories of who's going to die, who's going to live. I don't want to know any of that stuff. So with this movie, I'm staying completely away from any social media maybe the day before it comes out, the day of, the day after. I don't want to know. I want to have that feeling,
Right.
and I'm sure you do too, when we were younger.
Yeah, I think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And it's got Simon Pegg.
There you go.
You can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong with Simon Pegg. There you go. I feel like Andy Rooney back in my day.
Yeah.
Back in my day.
Uh,
How do you feel about that? Let us know.
yeah. Comment, leave feedback.
And anything that we should talk about as far as comics are concerned, as far as movies are concerned, as far as the convention is concerned. Who we should talk to, who we should bring, who we should try, because it's not that far away.
No, it'll be, like I said, it'll be here before you know it.
And let us know in the comments below on our Facebook page.
Down there.
The Epcon Facebook page. What I like to see on the Epcon Facebook page that there's certain people that we bring up. Hey, this person's coming. Couple comments. Hey, this person's coming. A couple comments. Hey, Batman's coming. Adam West is coming. Burt Ward's coming. Kevin Eastman.
Explodes. Yeah.
Boom! And then, are you guys for real? Are you for real?
Yes, we are. In fact, we opened up membership sales today.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, the memberships are different from tickets, though.
Okay.
Memberships is where you'll get all the bonus stuff, like your exclusive T-shirts, your early entry to the con, front of the line access for autographs and photo ops.
So Super Pass.
Yeah, you'll get the lanyard and badge for members only. You'll get
Who likes waiting in line?
front of the access for all the after-hour stuff.
Awesome.
The normal tickets will go on sale in January.
Okay.
And of course, though, without all the goodies, they're going to be a little lower price.
So right into the new year, you're going to be able to get your tickets to Epcon right in January.
Yep. Or just tell everybody you want a membership. Print it out, put it right in your stocking.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited here, Troy. So I think that'll wrap it up again. What do you say?
I think we covered pretty much everything.
Once again, Zia Comics, located at 1300 El Paseo here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Be sure to stop by. You'll see Troy in the back. I know we're in the comic shop. We got the backdrop here, but you'll see him in the back here. You'll see a lot of people in the front. You'll see people gaming. You'll see people playing some video games. You'll see the TV on. It's very welcoming. So anybody and everyone, we implore you to come on in.
Maybe we can do a show with while we're open one day.
Yeah.
With customers walking around.
I'm down with that.
Pull them in.
I'm always down for that on a Wednesday.
A little interaction.
Yeah. Wednesday comic book day. Let's do it. Awesome.
do it.
So I think that about does it.
Yeah, I think we covered everything.
So that's it for today here for Talk Nerdy to Me. I'm Jack Lutz.
Troy Stegner.
And good night.
And sleep tight. You like comic books?
You like comic books?
I like comic books.
Love comic books.
Get nerdy with me. Tell me what game that you get on. Is it card or read? What kind of class do you play, girl? In an RPG. Cause I know what them elf girls need. From WoW to ME, I'm going 30 hours online straight now. You make it hard to leave. Bring to Middle Earth, do you speak my language? Your elf ears don't need explaining. All I really need for you to do is just please talk nerdy to me. Talk nerdy to me.